So item order can make a difference in that regard. But yeah, it's actually a good question though. What happens? I mean, the thing is, like, if the tier works with 0.8 attack speed, then Gwen Silvermare into Horizon Focus could be interesting. Although I don't think there's any method of getting his attack speed higher than that. Well, Starcurse is good. I'm currently looking for Starcurse for a very specific reason. Because Starcurse, you can actually use Starcurse to your advantage with Trenchcoat. For augments, anything Pandora related would be helpful. That's probably portable, and let's just take a tank item here. Double innovating locket, great. It's probably just Deep Root for now. Bit of frontline here. Some heavyweight. Maybe atomic. I mean, we have a good front line here at least. Deep Root, Gwen Locket, Stone Plate, Unstoppable Poppy. Good opener. I might have to intentionally lose a few rounds later to reforge the artifacts though. Just something to keep in mind. We don't have Prodigy, right? Let's throw in a Ginzo. Deep Root Fishbones. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work because Deep Root only pulls if you don't have anybody in range. And if you like, an ranged unit always has somebody in range, and if it doesn't, it just defaults to the closest where it would path towards. So you can't pull somebody with Fishbone's Deep Root. That has never worked. What about Koboku, best defense, min-max shield, and Loon? I mean, oh, and Unending Despair, you mean? Yeah, that one works too. That one works as well. For now, the goal is to rush here because at this stage I should be getting a support item. Oh, we have a Voltaic Sabre and a virus, but I don't have blighting, so maybe it's a Voltaic then. Okay, wait, that changes my game plan a little bit. I want to go for Malzahar here. Okay, I mean, not the best items for him, but I guess Mage is fine. And Crit Sword, Cloak. Let's see. So this is Voltaic Malzahar, which should be fairly interesting. Yeah, Voltaic Malz is really good. Every time you can see this animation, that's a Voltaic proc. Oh my god, yeah. Voltaic Malzahar goes hard. That's a cool combo. And the Wit's End. Okay, I see. For now, this is fine. Okay, I might actually like intentionally lose a few rounds here to farm some Reforgers. So I can reforge. What does Voltaic do? After 6 instances of damage, you deal damage to the 2 lowest health enemies. And as you can see, Malzahar just dealt 6,000 physical damage. That could be a Prodigy emblem. Cleaver, unfortunately, is not very useful. So here I was actually thinking of, let's make this interesting. And let's keep the heavyweight. Okay, let me, so I'm gonna like intentionally lose, like 3 rounds at least. The reason for this is that you get a Reforger if you lose. And I want to use these Reforgers to get my hands on maybe some other artifacts, or maybe maybe a different support item. I think Malzahar is actually better than Silco with Voltaic, the way he works. Okay, let's do one more loss and then we can see if we can pull something out of this. The damage does not scale, but I mean, you can sort of like create more instances of damage. Especially once you combine this with with other damage sources. Okay. Now begins the fun part. Let me just... Okay, so... well, we know we're gonna keep the Voltaic, so that one... And honestly, I think the red and the gunblade can also stay. So from this position, what do we want to reforge? I think the Wit's End doesn't actually is that relevant here. And... Can I, by the way, can I reforge the Gwen artifact? Wait, okay, let's just test this. Okay, I cannot reforge the Gwen artifact, so that one has to stay. Gotcha. That means we want to reforge the support item. Isn't red buff better than blue? Oh, yeah, it is for sure. Liquor, no, I think we can do better than this. Okay, well, we're back to Deep Root. We are back to Deep Root. Well, I mean, we can do blue and red, I suppose. Both are fine. Any other way to increase instances of damage for Malzahar? I mean, I should be looking for Prodigies, meaning Ezreal, Yuumi, and Seraphine, and I should... I don't know how much I want to go into Star Guardian here. I have a lot of rerolls as well. Just something I need to keep in mind. I don't know about Wraith. I don't think Wraith... Yeah, I mean, Blighting would be great. I was kind of looking for Blighting here, but I couldn't get it. Oh my god. Well then, let's see if we can... Maybe I should go for Nico now that I think about it. Oh wait, I should be buying Ezreal, my bad. Okay, well, I don't actually need to go for Malzahar 3-star. I think the Nico might be more interesting, although this is heavyweight for Poppy, so this is pretty good as well. Let me just find one more Ezreal since I skipped one. Okay. I think we can level this. Okay, so this is... Is there something better than Mage? Is there something better than Mage? Probably, I mean, the Voltaic should actually deal less than... I have a few attempts to change the Mage. Just before we go into this, is there something worth aiming for? Malzahar. I mean, obviously Shadow Clone is gone, so I don't care about Super Genius, Meter, Solar Breath, Power Font, Killer Instinct, Essence Share. Wait, how do you think Stormbender would work? Could Stormbender act as an additional? Well, I guess we just play this for one round. But Stormbender might be interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay. Pretty easy. Water Lotus should not matter. Cloning should not matter. Ascension. Text and abilities mark here. We could actually give this to Malzahar if we want. Wait, can't I reforge this? This is just an... I don't think this counts as a normal artifact either, does it? But I don't... I'm not really digging the mage on the Malzahar. Maybe classy? 45% more prodigy? Actually doesn't sound too bad. Fairy Tail? Oh, yo, you think Fairy Tail might interact with Voltaic? Might be worth looking into. That's not a bad idea. Voltaic Mouse is way too broken for this mode. This is way too broken. What do you guys want to see? Dawncore or Manazane? I think it's instead of blue, right? It's just a normal Manazane though, but... I mean, reducing him to 20 mana is pretty sweet. But yeah, let's go with the Manazane. You can have Elder Dragon, I don't mind. Okay, let's look for Fairy Tail then. Stormbender could be interesting as well. Okay. Struggling a bit with finding it. Okay, got it. I think we only need one more Malz. I don't need more than 2-star Malzahar for this game. Where is... Okay, one more here. So that means our final build most likely is gonna be red buff, Voltaic, Manazane, Fairy Tail. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see how much... Oh, I should also look into an even shroud maybe. I'm not sure about Fairy Tail working though. It's obviously kind of hard to spot. It is fairly hard to see whether or not Fairy Tail is working. Fury, thank you for the prime.
Did you know that working out with Set makes you bigger?
Let's see. I can... Well, we should probably keep the blue buff around. We can reforge the sniper focus. I mean, maybe it's worth it to just do this for now. Blue gunblade. Okay, I don't think... Wait, can I reforge this? Because this is like a special. This is like a Gwen artifact. Like, it's technically a Gwen artifact. So the problem is, this is Gwen's innovating locket, but this is innovating locket from Gwen, which is like a third category. Not really sure if this one is working or not. It is not. Okay, so much for that. That one is not working. If I see a Twisted Fate, I might be able to test the TF here as well. Okay, let's just fight for now. If I had to take a guess, I think it's hard to see, but if I had to take a guess, I think Fairy Tail is not working with Voltaic. I think they're separate from each other. But this is kind of something I would have to check. Ooh, wait, do we have something interesting here? No, right? What we needed here was the virus, unfortunately. Oh, and we can do Radiant Red, I guess. Because why not? Anything interesting here? I don't know, have some fun, Zach, I guess. Can you put the other Prodigies? You want me to kill them? I mean, you can see the mouse damage here. I have the damage statistic open at least. Also, I guess I also have Ascension. It's cute damage. 8.2k physical, 4.5 true damage. Nice Radiant Red buff, I guess. Let me check for a Twisted Fate really fast. Okay. I'm just curious. Does he AoE stun? Yes or no?
Let's end this quick.
And oh.
Sure.
Okay, does Twisted Fate AoE stun? I'm trying. It does work, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, so that means Gwen's Silvermare Twisted Fate with Horizon Focus is actually, like, potentially playable. Uh-oh, Malzahar's in danger. Danger, danger. Very interesting. I don't think there's anything like the shroud is actually so good here. I think it's mainly a frontline issue really, but the Ginzo isn't gonna do anything here. My frontline is already we potentially can take one more loss. You can take. I need to be a bit stronger. You can have like a jeweled. I suppose you can have an archanger. And I don't know, you take a I mean, Prodigy isn't very good here, but oh yeah, wait, we can actually go for, we could go for a Shadow Clone TF later. Interesting. Okay. Let's just see if this is enough. Okay, so there is an interesting TF build that I might want to try later. Nice Seraphine damage. No, I lost the fight. Rip. How is this possible? How is this possible? Okay.
I can do this.
Well, I suppose Seraphine 2 might already be enough at this point. I can also replace Ezreal with any other unit that I want.
A great day to fight.
Could use another frontline unit.
Follow my voice.
I mean, maybe it's just Zyra 2 here, so we have like a plant here, and then we move the Prodigy to Zyra. And maybe we give her a mana rush. Okay, I think that should be fine. Yeah, Nico would be good here as well. I think this should be strong enough now. Oh my god, that's Seraphine damage. Well, that's a strong Seraphine. GG. Voltaic Malzahar capping out with Seraphine.